That's okay. That's okay. Hey, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Oh man, come on in. Come on in, guys. Hold on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Got some whole technical difficulty. That's okay though. We're gonna figure this out. 1 second. Man, come on in, guys. Come on in, come on in. Let me find out why am I playing in 2 different places. Man, it's been a whole day, but that's okay. I want to play the music. No, in 2 different places. Looks like I can't play my song, guys. Because if I play my song, we gonna hear me. Where am I at? Am I here? Oh, that's where I'm at. On YouTube. Start this over. Listen to the theme song. Hey. As you come in, go ahead and share, guys. Woo, this white by let's wipe our brow off. That was a whole mess, right? That was a whole mess, but that's okay too. That's okay too. Come on in. As you guys come on in, do know that this is the Wealth Chronicle Show. We are on here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And what we do is we come in and we laugh at the financial blunders and wins of other people, learn about their transformation, and then we learn from what they've done by learning some different action steps. And then after that, guys, we put together our own next strategy so we can move it. I'm totally frazzled. And then we put together our own strategy so that you can move the needle in your financial situation without having to tell anybody your business. All right, guys. So make sure when you come on in, share this out, share it out. Put your name in the comment section. Let me know where you're coming from or your location, rather. If you're a business owner, make sure you put your business owner in the comment section because we want to know where you're from so we can rep your city. Y'all see, I just washed my hair. Fresh off a hairdo. We in this COVID-19 and can't get the hair done. And so I haven't done my locks in a long time, but they do smell good. But I have to figure out how to style them. All right, guys, come on in. Let me put my notes back up. Man, I had a whole hard time in the beginning. If you just not coming in, if you listen to the hashtag replay, just laugh at me, guys, and put laughing at you LOL in the comment section. If you're here and you're ready, and you are ready, because now I am ready, put yes in the comment section. Yes in the comment section. Please go ahead and share it out. I am going to share it out as well. So give me just a second. Let me do that now. Did you share the video out? Did you share it out, guys? Did you share it out? I feel like I want to listen to my theme song again because it messed up our whole groove. But that's okay. All I need you to do is just share it out and give me some support. I can't see your hearts from where the program that I'm using. So if you could put comments in the comment section, that would be so awesome. Just to let me know that you're there with me, guys. As I struggle for a moment here. All right, I'm going to share this on my personal page. All right, what are we talking about today, guys? We're talking about recession-proof your finances and the pivot. We need to make sure, hey, guys, I see you. Hey, Kim. Hey, Tiffany. Oh, my goodness. Woo, y'all missed a whole meltdown a few minutes ago, but that's okay. We're talking about today pivots so that you can recession-proof your finances. What are the steps that you need to take to make sure that your next move is your best move? What are the steps that you need to take to make sure that your next move is your best move? Why is this important, guys? Because I have clients who I've dealt with all the way back from the 2008 Great Recession. And right now, they're still making money. Their investments, safe investments, are still making money. Their savings accounts are secure and they haven't lost any money from them, and they're not living check to check. So they have found a way to already position themselves to receive paychecks in different areas, passive income, residual income, multiple income streams, so that if something goes wrong, like it did before, and like it will again, they were already positioned to weather the storm. What they did is build a solid financial foundation, recession-proof their finances so that they always have control. Can I get a yes in the comment section? If that's not sound like something that's interesting, always have control over your money. Because remember, last year around this time, the government was on strike. So, there's always something. 2018 This is 2020, 2018. We had a drop around September in the stock market. So people lost all of their earnings that year, right? So what can you do to make sure anytime things go on, which they will, that catch you off guard, you are secure? Put a yes in the comment section if that is something that you like. Man, that sounds good. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'd love to know. Wish I knew before, and I'd love to tell somebody. Yes in the comment section. Yes, yes, yes in the comment section. That's what I need you to put down there. And as you come in, guys, if you're new to the Motivating Your Money tribe, welcome to the Wealth Chronicles show. Put your location, and we'll be sure to send you a welcome packet. All right. So let me get my notes up. I told you we had a whole meltdown in the beginning. Let me get my notes up now that we back. Where we need to be. Got it. Now we back where we need to be, because I have 3 announcements that I want to give you before we get into the show. Before we even get into the show, make sure I didn't miss anything. Pivot and recession-proof your finances. What's the next step to take to make your next step be your best step? It's time to make sure that you feel control of your money, when it feel in control when it comes to your money. Yes. I read all that already. I said all that. All right, so here we go. This is the order of the show. Today, we are going to be talking about 2 different stories of different clients. Of course, it's going to be anonymous. So some of the details and the data and maybe even the dollar amounts have been adjusted so that we can keep them anonymous, but the content is absolutely valid. We're going to talk about two clients. One of them right now has no worries. The other one is like, I don't know what to do, but I don't like the way I feel, and I don't want to feel this way again. And I've been through it before. I can't believe I didn't do anything then. So if there's a 1, somebody sitting pretty, and there's a 2, somebody kicking themselves right now like, man, I can't believe I'm going through this again. And they said it and I did nothing. There's a mindset issue behind both of those. We're going to describe both of those stories. 2, we're going to talk about what you need to know to decide, am I financially mature? That's what it all comes down. I just said there's a mindset issue. It's a question that you need to ask yourself. Am I financially mature? There are 6 different characteristics that you need to know about yourself, or know that you need to get in order to be able to say yes to that question. Am I financially mature? I want you to help you to do that. All right. And then last, guys, I'm going to give you some key things so that you can start to recession-proof your finances today, so that you can make your next move, your best move. Again, we laugh at the financial wins and blunders and transformation of others, and then we learn from their mistakes so that we can move the needle in our own financial situation. Because sometimes it's okay to be nosy, but you can keep your situation private. You don't have to tell everybody, but that doesn't mean just because you don't want to share that you shouldn't be able to receive the same educational tools and rules and different advanced wealth strategies that everybody else know, even if it's just basic money concept. Fair enough, guys. That sounds. Can I get a yes in the comment section if that's what you want? Because that's what we're talking about today. First, though, guys, I have 3 announcements. Bear with me, 3 announcements, guys. These are some huge announcements. So, one. The first announcement is, guys, I need you to know that if you like anything that I'm talking about today, anything that you hear me talking about today, and you like it, or you feel like somebody else likes it, please tag them in below, because we are actually starting a challenge for the entire month of April, starting Monday. And it's the Financial Literacy Month Challenge. April is Financial Literacy Month. Who knew? I did. Don't worry about it. But April is Financial Literacy Month, guys. And so I want us to do the things that I've just mentioned that we're going to briefly skim over today. I want to give you via email on a daily basis little small broken down action items and activities that you can do to start moving the needle and recession-proofing your finances. And it's free. It's a free challenge starting Monday. In the morning, you'll get an email. In the evening, we'll go live for about 30 minutes, a Q&A session and a discussion session. See if you have any questions, or, what I thought about, what you think about that assignment for that day. All right, fair enough? That's what I want you to do. That is absolutely free. Put a 1 in the comment section if you want the chat, if that sounds like something that's important to you, even if you don't want it. So that's the Financial Literacy Month Challenge every single day, guys. We're going to talk about money mindset. We're going to talk about credit education. We're going to talk about budgeting and savings and planning so that you can have an effective monthly money management plan. And we're going to talk about the number 1 way to recession-proof your finances is to play offense and defense when it comes to your money. So how can I make sure that I got money coming in at all times? And that's the offense. And I'm playing defense because I'm protecting the assets that I already have, whether it's liquid assets, that's cash, or whether it's hard assets, that's real estate. I need to be doing both, right? So that's the challenge. So number one is the challenge, guys. Number two, there's three announcements, and I'm going to try my best to hurry up. All right. So the number two, guys, number two was an announcement is last Saturday, we did a free webinar. And it was the webinar was, again, we're talking about recession-proofing your finances. Economists have already let us know that we're in a recession. COVID-19 has pushed us into a recession. We were already headed there, if you did not know, but it's absolutely in it now. We're trying to, all of these, the CARE Act and all those different things are coming out, the stimulus laws and bills, so that we can try not to reach a depression. But we are essentially in a recession, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. So what can you do right now to make sure that you are able to weather the storm? All of these will help you in one area or another, and all of them are free. So last Saturday, we did a free webinar, and just to let you know, for the next, I don't know, unlimited amount of time, I'm going to try to do at least 2 free webinars each month. Can somebody put free webinar? Free webinar. Free webinar. If you're new to me, you might not know that I like to dance and to scream, and maybe sometimes I might even cry because I'm gonna tell you my story, but I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun. We're gonna laugh, and we're gonna move the needle in your financial situation. We gotta bring our spirits up first of all. So this is something that we even want to tackle. All right, there's no need, even though there's a lot of things going on in the world. I have family and friends who are being affected right now by this disease, not just by watching it on the news, and I still have to be able to keep my spirits up. And I think that's just something that you should do for yourself as well. So laugh, girl, laugh. Well, you know, usually there's not any guys, but if you're here, hey boy, hey, but laugh, girl, smile. All right. So anyway, so yes, we did a free webinar. And if you want to know 4 ways that you can make money right now today to recession-proof your finances, and you don't need any money, you don't need any additional tools. You already have the tools, girlfriend. You got the tools already. Yes, anybody can do it. So it's not age specific. You don't have to be an entrepreneur or side hustler. You don't have to be any of that. All of you already have it, and you don't have to be tech savvy. So the 4 reasons or excuses that somebody would not take advantage of an opportunity to bring additional income in their house or in their bank account or in their net worth is usually one of those. So I'm alleviating all of that. Is this network marketing? Am I teaching you to be an entrepreneur? No, but I'm definitely going to show you how you can make money immediately if you implement these into your life right now today. All right. That doesn't matter if you have a lot of money, if you are laid off, if you qualify for the unemployment that's coming out, if you are already working, it doesn't matter any of that. Anybody is qualified to do it. All right. So that's the free webinar. And if you want that, guys, that is available to you, and it will be continue to be available until this Friday at midnight. Because somebody say Friday. By the time you're watching this, it's Wednesday. So you got 2 days to watch it absolutely free. All right, guys. It is limited. They are limited. I have to put a little bit of cutoff on it. All right. And the last thing, somebody put number three. Hey, number three. So if I got some notes. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, guys. All right. So number 3 is, can you guys share this out? If you're in here, did you share it out already? And as you know, I can't see your heart. So any comments that you put in the comment section will be greatly appreciated. All right. So number three, next Saturday, we're going to be doing another free webinar. What? Are you surprised? No, another free webinar. And the title of this webinar is going to be, do safe investments really exist? Do safe investments really exist? Put your answer in the comment section. What do you think? Do safe investments really exist? Do they? Have you ever heard of them? I mean, guaranteed money that you put your money. If I put my money in here, it's going to grow my money because that's an investment. It's going to grow my money and it's going to be guaranteed. And if the stock market goes up or down or sideways, I'm still going to make me some money. And if I don't make money, I'm not going to lose any. Does that exist? It's called a safe investment. Does that exist? Does that exist? Does that exist? And if it does exist, or no, the question is, if you're not sure, would you want to know more for free? If so, that's next Saturday. I need you guys to put a yes in the comment section if these sound good. Either one of them is like, well, you know what? I might need all of those, Stacey. I strongly urge that you do find your way inside of one of or all of them and tag somebody below who can benefit the information, because that's what I'm doing, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm making sure we have the knowledge that we need so that we can be better when we come out of this recession, or when we come out of at least the quarantine than we were when we got in. Because if time was your your reason or your valid excuse before that you didn't do some of these things, meaning make your finances a priority, time is no longer an excuse. So you need somebody that's going to be a resource and teach you one step at a time. And I'm volunteering to do that. But I need you to do the work. So I'm giving you the resources. You got to pick them up, and then we can meet together throughout the month. In the Facebook community, you'll find out all about that when you click the link. So join me. So now you want to know, where's it at, right? Where's all of this at, Stacey? I don't see it. How do I get to it? Give me. That's what you want to know? That's what you want to know? All right, so I need you to go. The link is either going to be in the description above. If you're watching the replay, it's not there right now, but it will be in the description above. It will be in the comments below. And you can even go to this link here. I'm going to tell you. It's bit.ly/motivating your money. The name of the brand is Motivating Your Money. bit.ly/motivating your money. So that's bit.ly/motivating your money. My sister is in here, and she'll put that in the link, and she'll probably be putting it in more than likely multiple times throughout our conversation today. I just need you to know that you have 3 different ways that you can access it. All right. Rewind this video if you missed it. Make sure you go to the description above or in the comment section below. All right. That sounds good. That's 3 different ways to meet you where you are, to help you get where you want to be, no matter what's going on around you. That's what I do. All right, guys. All right, here we go. So let's keep it going. The Wealth Chronicles show, guys. I already told you we come here to laugh and we come here to learn. I didn't tell you this though. I 100% take pride in being able to tell you the things that used to bring me shame so that they can be opportunity, inspiration, and motivation for you. So I absolutely may cry. And that's why I'm loud. And that's why I'm excited, because I'm 100% grateful and blessed to not be in the situation I was before. And now I can turn around and help somebody else. Who knew I had the gift of gab? I have a bachelor's degree in computer science, and I'm a techie to the heart. But boy, my God-given gift and talent is making people feel comfortable early on in our interaction, so that I can then help you move your financial situation from where it is right now. Most of us don't talk about it because of shame. And so if I can remove that shame by making you feel relatable, by letting you know, I had a 46 credit score at a bankruptcy and a defaulted student loans. You know what I mean? I had a check system file. Oh, that's my phone. I had all of those different things, but I'm not there now. I have no debt. I take vacations whenever I want to. You know, I have positioned myself to receive paychecks and playchecks when I retire. That's going to be lifetime, guaranteed, and monthly. That's one of those safe investments I was talking to you about. In the event that I can't work due to illness or injury, I have cash that will be coming into my home to pay for. Well, we don't have a mortgage, so I can't say mortgage, but I pay rent in my office. I don't have a car note. I don't have any of that. You know what I mean? So if any of those things, if I'm unable to work, I still have money coming in to take care of utilities and groceries. You know what I mean? To pay for my assets, things of that nature. But that's just the lifestyle that I live today. Speaking for the past 10 years, or since 2008, I've been speaking and teaching about the 8 silent wealth killers and other very powerful but hidden money rules. I am proud to say that I've received multiple awards and accolades for helping thousands of families to save millions of dollars by showing them how they were losing their money unknowingly and unnecessarily by at least one of those 8 silent wealth killers. I believe that everybody should have access to the education and the tools needed to reach the level of financial success that they're working towards. I also know that the fight is fixed. And we're taught about these advanced wealth strategies and money mechanics, and the fact that protecting your money is just as important as making more money, saving, and investing. We don't learn about it in our corporate America jobs. We don't learn about it at church. We're not learning about it on many campuses, and some of them they are learning some of this now, and most of us weren't introduced at home. It is for that reason that I position myself, my company, my Wealth Chronicles show, and my online money school, the Motivating Money Academy, as a resource for you. So I need you, since I am pouring, and all of this is absolutely free, I need you to help me help you and help the people around you by sharing the video, tagging somebody below, but just letting somebody know, hey, did you hear about this girl named Stacey? She be giving all the goods. All the goods. Sound good, guys? You guys ready for the content now? You ready for some stories? You ready for some stories? And you may be able to relate. You may not be able to relate, but I want to talk about a couple different stories, and then we'll get into the educational piece. Y'all ready? Did you share the video? Did you share it out? Did you share? I'm gonna make sure you shared it out because I'm gonna take 3 seconds to share it one more time because we got to get the word out. People are at home and most of them are on their social media. You know what I mean? So how about you share it out so that they can see it while they're at home? All right. Let me see. Let me find one more place to share it, and then here we go. We're gonna share it right there. You guys ready? Ready? Can I get a ready in the comment section? Can I get a ready in the comment section? Can I get a ready? 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 You guys ready? Let me pull up the comments so I can see if you are ready. Gives me an opportunity to catch my breath. How about I think I had COVID-19? I didn't even tell you guys about that. I'm going to do a whole live. I think me and my fiance had COVID-19 when we went to Cabo, Mexico, February 16th. And all the different things that they're saying about it, we experienced it. And I still have shortness of breath right now. I washed my hair. Y'all missed it in the beginning. I talked about, we learning how to do some things that we didn't have to do anymore. Now that we're in the house, like do my own hair. Next time we learn how to do my nails. But I was short of breath while I was trying to wash my hair. You guys know my hair comes all the way down here. And so that's a whole lot of washing. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm supposed to style it now, but no, because I need to catch my breath. Put some things in the comment section, guys, that you've had to relearn how to do that you didn't have to do, but now you do because you're on quarantine. My fiance used to paint my toes sometimes. It was just an opportunity for us to, bond or whatever. Now I go out to the spa and all that, but I think we gonna have to make it a whole date night to him all over again because he like cute toes. But either way, because I could just put it in a little massage thing that I have, and the bottom will be fine. But he liked the cute toenails, and so you know what I mean. We just do that. Do things that helps us to keep our space, and it'll help us to also have a healthy relationship. I digress. That has nothing to do with the story, but this is very informal. So I may tell you some things and share some things, and you feel free to do the same in the comment section. All right, guys. Do I see some readies? Did you guys put readies down there? I do see some readies. All right, guys. Let's talk about the first person. She is an unnamed female, and she is we're going to say her name is Tina. That's not her name, but we're going to call her Tina. All right. Tina is in the health industry. All right. That's irrelevant, but she's not an employee. Let's just say that. She's not an employee, but she was married and divorced. She has kids. She's grown. She's around 55 years of age. Okay. Around 55 years of age. What does that mean? That means she has gone through some major financial setbacks, even if she did everything that everybody told her to, because of the state of the economy in 2008 or 2000 or even back in the 90s, right? That's just based off of the age that she is. She's experienced the ups and downs that we're experiencing right now. Right now, it was triggered by an unseen enemy, but there has been other triggers in the past. And if you are Gen X, which is who I help Gen X females to, one, find their money munchers so that we can stop the financial hemorrhage. And then two, we go ahead and create and implement a strategy to help them grow and save and spend and protect their money all at the same time. And so before I was able to connect with her, she had lost some money. And then I started talking to her. She heard me on a live because I've been doing this for 3 years now, even though I've been in the financial services industry, a licensed financial professional since 2008. I didn't transition my business to online. But okay, anyway, so she met me online and she was like, I've heard these different things and I'm interested. I want to know more. Right? So we, had the conversation. Most of the things that I teach and I talk about, at first time you hear it, you're like, that can't be true because that's so far off of what I'm used to hearing. That you agree with that? You agree that it's like, wait a minute. She sounds like she knows what she's talking about. She looks like she has integrity, but that doesn't make any sense. And I can't believe what she's saying because I've never heard that. That's just so far off of anything that I've ever been taught. Is she, I don't know. Does she believe what she's saying? Because I don't think what she's saying is true. That makes sense, guys. That's how a lot of people have actually told me that. And so she said the same thing, but she said, I keep paying attention to you. And I've just listened to your videos and you're on YouTube and you're on Instagram and you're on my Facebook page. And I see your testimonials and I see your website and all these different things. And I've even gone to some of your webinars and I bought some of your digital products. So you're consistent. And I see the testimonials of people who are taking advantage of what you're saying and they're happy about it. So I am curious. I want to know more. How can you help me in my personal situation? Fair enough. All right. So we sat down and we had a complete comprehensive financial analysis. So that means her monthly money management, budgeting and saving, income, whether she's living above her means, you know what I mean? Her long-term financial plan. So that's retirement, or, you know, in the event that she dies, she lives too long, she still want to have money. In the event that she dies too early, she wants to leave a legacy. And she also want to be able to enjoy the money while she's not sick, but living footloose and fancy free. All right. So she wanted to make sure she had all the things taken care of. Financial security now and financial security later on. We all want that, right? Can I get a yes in the comment section? That's what we want, essentially. It doesn't really matter how much money we make or what our job title is, not for real, as long as we know that what I need is taken care of, what I want is taken care of for the most part, and what I need and want later on will also be taken care of no matter what happens, as long as I'm still alive, correct? I would like to make sure I have some type of financial security for me and for my family and for my future. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? So if you selling bean pies, if you sewing dresses, whatever you're doing, you making light bulbs, you just really want to make sure I'm doing this for that purpose. And I love to travel and eat and dress and shop and things I like in the meantime as well. I have a nice house and a nice car and have good health. That's what we want, right? All right, so I can't help you with the health and all of that, but I can help you with the peace of mind that you get by having a solid financial foundation. So we talked about different things that were pertinent to her based off of her income, her risk, meaning, you know, you can take a lot of risk at 20, 30, but when you get about 40, 50, 60, you can take a little risk, but not for real, because if something goes wrong, you want to make sure that you still have everything there. But when it all said and done, though, she took advantage of some of them and didn't take advantage of others. Some ways we were able to move her money that was secure in like an IRA or secure after she got a certain age, that was in a 401k. We were able to move it over at no cost and put it somewhere that it was safe. So she did not have to worry about loss right now. You know, when the stock market does things that it's always going to do, which is correct itself, and you don't have any access to that money even afterwards. Well, right now there is a based off of the new COVID-19 laws and legislation that they've released, you do have access to get your 401k up to $100,000 and not pay any penalties. I suggest you join me in my webinar next Saturday so I can tell you about what some options you can do with that, so that you will always have cash flow and have security, and you'll be able to have a comfortable retirement because it's going to continue to grow. I want to tell you all about that next Saturday. So make sure you click the link above or in the comment section and sign up for the free webinar. The safe investments actually exist. But anyway, so she learned about those different things. So today she's still making money. So making money as far as earned income, no, she's not making money as far as her job. She's making money as far as her investments. So while other people have dropped significantly, she's growing. How does that sound? She's growing. And not only that, her job is not giving her money, but she has taken my advice, worked with me. We found out what was her gifts and her talents, what was her skill set, what could she monetize, and she has money that is still coming in, even though it didn't come from her employer. So that means she has taken control over her money. How many people we know went to work and was happy and came home and was not happy because all of a sudden they did not have a job anymore? No matter what they did, it wasn't enough. If that job decided they were moving out of the country, and they decided they was phasing out that position, and they decided they wanted to bring in their nephew in that position, and their position was still there, but you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? We hear these stories, or the company just decided it's gonna go bankrupt and don't tell nobody, and nobody got a job. We've all heard these different stories, right? Well, there's nothing that affects your self-esteem and your self-worth, because now I'm supposed to be the breadwinner and I can't provide for my family, and I did everything I was supposed to do. And you mean to tell me that even will affect your relationship with God if you allow it to? Yes, that will even make you question it, make you dig in deep, dig your heels in deep to realize your faith, But what you can do, because I'm not a reactionary person. I like to prepare. I like to take an analysis of what's going on, think about what are my options, and then take a calculated, intentional step. And if we can do that before we are back up against the wall, or even while we're back up against the wall, so we can never be back up against the wall again, then that's a winner chicken dinner. Fair enough? That's a winner chicken dinner. So she lost money. She wasn't familiar with the things that I taught her, but she was still willing. Remember, we talked about financially mature. She was still financially mature enough to say, well, I at least need to ask more questions. I'm not going to just write it off, because if I knew about that, I'd have heard about it before. No, because not everybody right now is losing a job. Not everybody right now is without money. Not everybody right now is losing money in the stock market. I just need you to know that. It's a lot of people right now that are making money. I'm talking about direct investments into their account. Direct investments into their account. That makes sense, guys? All right, so that's what she did. So right now, today, she has been able to pick up the flag and to make money in her own time, and she charges her own money. I taught her how to get clients, so she's not selling. Somebody has a need that she already has a gift to provide, that she would actually do it for free. So she doesn't try to, charge an astronomical amount, but it is a need that somebody needs to have fulfilled. She can do it easily, and she can charge. So therefore, she has consistent money coming into her house to take care of all of her monthly bills. Because we positioned her retirement, she's not losing money there, but she still need to make sure she can pay the mortgage and the gas and the utilities and everything right now. That makes sense, guys? That makes sense? Let me see. That makes sense, guys? Yes, for the future. Absolutely. So that's one person. That's one person. That's person number one. You guys like person number one? Who doesn't like person number one? Did you guys share the video out? Did you share it out? Share it out? Can I get some comments? What do you think about everything that I just said? Would you like to be person number one? Can you relate to anything that I just said about person number one? Can you relate to anything that I just said about person number one? I'm going to wait. Can you relate to anything that I just said about person number one? Can you relate to anything that I just said about person number one? I'm going to wait. I know there's a lag, and this gives me an opportunity to take a couple breaths. Man, I think I had it, but can you relate to anything that I just said about person number one? Can you guys hear me? Game nights. Oh, I like game nights. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Is there a super lag, or are we still on? We've been having some internet issues. So I do want to make sure that. Can you still hear me? Hello? I'm gonna wait, because I don't want to keep going if you guys can't hear me. Can you hear me? Did you guys like the video and share it? I shared. Thank you, Cynthia. I don't know how long ago you typed that. Can you hear me, guys? Can you put a yes in the comment section? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Okay. Thank you. So, now person number two. Person number two. You guys ready for person number two? Person number two. Listen to me. Came to a webinar. She was local. Came to a webinar. Her name is Diane. Came to a webinar. I even put her in front of one of my power partners, because her financial situation was in a way that she needed to file bankruptcy. That was what I suggested after we did the comprehensive financial analysis, to look at every different aspect of her finances. So that's her budgeting, that's her debt, that's her credit, that's her income, all of those different things, right? Her insurances, her retirement, we cover all of it. Okay. And we cover her money mindset to see, how do you keep getting in the same position? Because we can always teach you money mechanics, which is how money works and how to make it work for you. But if you are the one, because we have to realize that our attitude and our emotions, we are our own enemy. We're the ones that will put us back in the same position, though we know we shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? I know I'm not the only person who have figured that they need to be doing something different and didn't do it, and then they found themselves in the same position and they can't believe it, and that affects their resolve, right? So that was her. And so I told her, to help her shift her mindset, I'm going to go to this bankruptcy attorney with you. All right, because you may not realize it, but a bankruptcy can be a thankruptcy. It can be an absolute blessing. A blessing, Stacey, I've always been told never, ever, ever file bankruptcy. I know, that's chapter number 2 of my book is misinformation. Why we pass down things that I think we kind of just guessed along the way because they didn't tell us. And so we just kind of guessed it and try to felt our way around. And then we passed on erroneous information. So we have generations of erroneous information. Bankruptcy is an absolute strategy, either as an entrepreneur, a business owner, a small business owner, or whatever you want to call it, owner, or just a person, a working class, or a corporate professional. It is a strategy because why? The law states that if you are unable to pay your bills, as opposed to going through the mental anguish, they will allow you to 100%, depending on certain stipulations, 100% wipe your debts away. That's a rhyme. 100% wipe your debt away. Hey, 100% wipe your debt away. So of course that doesn't mean taxes, and because IRS is not going away, and of course it doesn't mean student loans. Student loans are not going away, and of course it doesn't mean child support. But there are all the credit card and the cars and all of the collections and all of the different things, the medical bills. Oh, it doesn't mean tickets either on your car. But all those different things, if you didn't know, imagine how beautiful that would be to have that relief of a clean slate. And then on top of that, have somebody teaching you step by step how to better implement all of the different things that you thought you were doing right and you realized you were doing wrong, constantly trying to keep your head above water. And all of a sudden somebody reaches out a hand while you're drowning in the pool and pulls you up and sits you on the side and dry you out and say, now let me show you how to swim. How awesome would that be? And it's very affordable. I'm talking about like $1,400, $1,700. Imagine paying $1,400 to completely get rid of all of that stuff that's been there. It has emotional baggage, and I don't even get anything for it. So I'm not trying to sell you on bankruptcy. I'm just trying to let you know there's a lot of things that we don't know that are advanced wealth strategies that people have been using for several decades. That is the reason why I position myself as an authority and as a resource so that you'll know. So anyway, I digress. We went together to this bankruptcy lawyer that I will not say his name because this is an anonymous story. And she was like, wow, you mean to tell me I can get rid of all of this and I won't have to pay any of that? And she had a government job, so therefore she was making good money. And she had a rental property and she had her own home, and all she had to do was move out of her own home into her rental property, and she had over $100,000 of debt that would have been forgiven. Did you guys hear me? 100,000. That's 1100, comma 000 plus of debt gone. Like poof, poof, poof. Gone. Can I get a yes in the comment section if that's something that you would have been like, oh, absolutely, I gotta pack my bags when? I gotta go with? Where I gotta go? Right now? Tomorrow? How much time do I got? All of it's gonna be gone. You sure it's gonna be gone? And he's been doing it for so long. Within 90 days, the whole bankruptcy would have been done with. I could have taught her how to remove it from her credit score, how to build her credit score back up to in the 700 club in less than 18 months, how to be able to reestablish her entire financial file in all aspects and never have to worry again. She still was making a good amount of money because she was getting ready to be garnished on her paycheck. So all of this, she had an opportunity. Can you say blessing? Can somebody put blessing in the comment section? Can somebody put blessing in the comment section? Blessing in the comment section. We'll say gone. Yes. $100,000. Yes. Wow. Yes. Gone. Can somebody put blessing in the comment section? Is that not an absolute blessing? Well, can I tell you that she didn't do it? She didn't do it. She decided not to do it. Why do you think she decided not to do it? Why do you think she decided not to do it? This is the end of the story. I want to know why you think she decided not to do it. Now we're going to get into the question, are you financially prepared? Are you financially mature? Are you financially mature? We can be grown and not emotionally mature, but we can be grown and not financially mature also. Why do you think she didn't do it, guys? Why do you think she didn't do it? Why do you think she didn't do it? Why do you think she didn't do it? If you guys are just not coming in, did you share the video out? My name is Stacey Daniel. I'm a wealth strategist and insurance broker since 2008. I haven't stopped saying for the past 10 years. Since 2008, I've received multiple awards and accolades for speaking and teaching about the 8 silent wealth killers and other very powerful but hidden money rules. I take pride in saying that I have helped thousands of families to save millions of dollars by showing them how they were losing money unknowingly and unnecessarily by at least one of those 8 silent wealth killers. And I would like to help you to do the same. If you are here for the first time, please put your location in the comment section and we will make sure that you get a welcome package. Please be a blessing to yourself and somebody else and share this video out. If you're in the replay, put hashtag replay section in the comment section and make sure you go to bit.ly/motivating your money to join us for the challenge, because I expect to see all of my regulars in there, because we're going to talk about so many different things, breaking it down little by little. I'm only on here for an hour. So if we don't, to work with me one-on-one as a consultation client, one-on-one, to go through all of your finances, everything that we're getting ready to go through, costs you $500 a month. So if you don't want to pay $500 a month, but you want to be able to move the needle in your own financial situation, I advise you to meet me in the challenge so that we can work together one day at a time for the rest of this month while you're at home. And if you're not at home, you are at work for a little while and you come home, or however long you're there. Bottom line is you have a little more time. You have no more excuses, guys. So I need you to join me. bit.ly/motivating your money. bit.ly/motivating your money. bit.ly/motivating your money is in the comment section, and it's going to be in the description above. It's up to you to meet us in this challenge because it's free. Can somebody say, I can't sing. I just want to be free. Oh, let me see. Why do people fear being helped? She didn't do it because she didn't believe in it wholeheartedly. That would be damage to her. That would be damage her because of her government job. She believed the lie. Good answers, guys. Good answers. She didn't do it because of her pride. She didn't want to move out of her home and into her rental home, which would have put her, because your income and all of that is based on what you qualify for. And her home was valued more that incomed her out of the bracket that she could have gotten rid of the $100,000. So she would have had to move out of that, which means she would no longer have had that monthly mortgage, and she could have moved in her rental home, which was paid for. So she would have had no mortgage, but it didn't look good enough for her friends and her family and her ego. She chose to continue to be in financial distress so that she can look good for the people who she kept that mask on. Her pride. Absolutely. It was her pride, guys. So again, we talked about, are you financially mature? That's what I want to talk about now. That was the stories. Story 1 and story 2. Story 1 and story 2. Which one can you relate to? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? The question is, do you want to know how to make sure that you don't get, if you're right now being affected financially by the situation that's going on in the global economy, then you need to go ahead and continue to listen. If you don't want to be affected, the next time something happens and you can't control it by what's going on in the world, or even if just in your country or your immediate job, then you need to go ahead and listen. If you don't do anything different, you do know that you will be susceptible to the same hardship. If not as bad, it might be a little better, but it'll still be something that catches you off guard. What will you do then? Let me ask you this. I bet if you're a Gen Xer, which means you are between the ages of roughly 38 and 55, and you were affected right now by what's going on, you were affected before. I'm willing to bet you were affected before, and you thought I should do something because you heard about some different tools and strategies then, and you didn't do it. And now you have an opportunity to do the same thing, and it's not going to cost you any money. And I want to know, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? No, I'm not a preacher, but I do feel strongly about what I'm saying. Are you going to do it? Are you going to continue to just come to my shows and listen and not do anything to change your financial situation? You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. You owe it to your kids, your siblings, your community, your church family. Somebody needs to be the one that brings them the information that you've been exposed to by coming to these lies. Fair enough? Did you guys share it out? Being broke, financial bound, don't look good. It does not look nor feel good. It does not look nor feel good. Did you guys share it out? I'm going to share it out one more time, and then we're going to get into our second section, which is the educational section. So we laughed at the financial transformation, the blunders and the wins of the two people that we just mentioned before, because it was comical. It's not necessarily funny because we're not laughing at them, but we're laughing with them, both of them. Because she laughed. She was like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do it. She told me and him face to face, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do this one. I appreciate it, but no. She was excited at first, but then apparently she left and started talking to some people, and they must have gave her their opinion, which doesn't affect her because it was all in her name, and she decided not to follow through with it. And she could have paid for that bankruptcy in one paycheck, and she chose not to do it, guys. She chose not to do it. She chose not to do it. Hey. All right, guys. So I feel like I need to hear some music. So we finna, because we have some problems in the beginning. So we're going to listen to our theme song for 30 to 60 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. Actually, I think it's like 27 seconds. But either way, shout out to Brandon Love for creating my theme song. If you need anything made, he does shows. He's in the greater Chicago area. They do travel. Shout out to Brandon Love. I'll make sure to always tag him. He created it for me. And I'm telling you, this makes my mood and my spirit jump because it absolutely is a replica. All the time you can just hear me. I just move, and I love house music, and I love upbeat, positive things that talk to my soul. So you need to be listening to this story to this music with me as well. Join me, guys, as we rock out. After this, guys, we'll be going into the learning section. We're going to give you solid steps that you can take to move the needle in your financial situation. All right? Rock out with me, guys. While we're rocking out, I need you to share the video out. While we're rocking out, I need you to share the video out. Hey. 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 Hey, I need everybody to tag at least one person in the comment section who can benefit from this information. I need you to tag at least one person in the comment section who can benefit from this information. Say, hey, party over here. Hey. I'm having a whole party by myself, talking to a computer screen. Thank you for sharing. Hey. That's it, guys. That's it, guys. That's it. Thank you for allowing me to reset myself. All right, let's get into the content, guys. Let's get into the content. Let me make sure I have it in the right section. You guys ready? So we're going to talk about 6 characteristics that you will know whether or not that you can help identify whether or not you're financially mature. 6 characteristics that will help you identify whether or not you're financially mature. Financial maturity was the undertone of both of those stories. One person wasn't, the other person was. One person wasn't, and the other person was. You guys ready? You ready? Well, we got 6 characteristics. Let me see here. I'm making sure I have all of my notes. 6 characteristics. All right, here we go. The first one, guys, you ready? Put number 1 in the comment section for me. Put a 1 in the comment section. 1 in the comment section. Thank you for tagging people, guys. That means a lot. That means you care about your community, and that's so important. That's so important. A closed fist gets nothing, and it can't give anything. You guys ready? All right, so we're talking about whether or not you're financially mature. It's time to pivot so that we can recession-proof our finances to make sure next time anything goes on that we can't control, we still have control over our money. That's so important. If you have kids or a family or a future, or you desire to have any one of those, then you need to be the one that's controlling what's going on in your finances, right? Right? So let me show you how to do that. First of all, if you have not done anything in the past to secure this, I'm sure there's nothing new under the sun. If you didn't do anything before to do anything about this, it might be because you did not have one of these characteristics that we're going to talk about right now. All right, guys, here we go. The first one is what you need to be able to do in order to be financially mature is to be able to define what success looks like to you. Well, I know what that means. I want to have a nice house and a car, and I want some money in the bank. No, you need to be a little bit more specific. The whole point is, how does it look to you compared to what it looks like right now? The reason why you need to describe this to yourself is because as humans, we will be distracted by something that looks good, to something we want, something we can't even afford right now today. But if we get it, it will throw us off of our big picture path. That makes sense? It will throw us off our big picture path. Man, I really can't afford this. I really do want this car. But by me paying on this car for the next 5 years, that means I'm going to have to pay on my home a lot longer. Or that means if I buy this car right now and I can afford to pay it each month, that means that's going to take away from my down payment for my house, which means I'm going to be paying for it longer. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Delayed gratification and identifying what success looks like for you today, having a whole big picture so that you're just not willy-nilly making choices. You can see what's good compared to great. What's good compared to great. That makes sense, guys? A lot of times we settle for good and then we have to delay our great, and we wonder why we're continuing to push back our goals and we're never reaching them. So define success. Define success. The next one, guys, is, do you know the difference between, or not do you, because I'm not being condescending. We need to clearly understand what it means and pay attention to our actions, and do our actions match this? We're talking about whether or not you're financially mature, not if you know the definition of these terms, but do you have these concepts and do your behavior match them? Do you know the difference, or do your behavior reflect that you know the difference between a want and a need? A want and a need. A lot of times we overspend on needs and then they become wants. That makes sense? If you spending and you living outside of your means for your car or for your clothes or for your home, all of those things we need for security and transportation and to be warm and safe and sheltered. But if you live in check to check because you bought too much home, because you want to look good, or because you want to feel good, or because the realtor or the lender said that you qualify, but you knew your check didn't pay for it, because you still got to pay for, you have to have a emergency fund. You got to have money for insurance. You want to send your kid to college. You know what I mean? You got to put your money in retirement. If something goes wrong, you still need to be able to pay for it, because maintenance on a house is just as much as the mortgage sometimes. So if you don't pay attention to all of those extra things, and all you think about, because making major purchases are emotional. So you're like, man, I can get a whole, or if you refinance your home more than the value of the home, so now you upside down. You know what I mean? So you have to think about these things. Do I know, and do my behavior reflect that I'm living by, that I understand the fact that a want versus a need? You can have whatever you want. I am not telling, please do not think that I'm telling you that you can't have a big, beautiful house with 10 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms and 10 car garage. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm saying if you don't have the income to match that, then, and you buy it, then you bought something that you need in excess because it's something that you wanted. And that's a reflection of a lack of financial maturity. I know this isn't something easy and we want to hear. And that's okay, because I think those of you guys who've been listening to me for a while, and anybody who they just shared here, welcome. We're glad you're here. My name is Stacey Daniel. I'm a wealth strategist and insurance broker. And we're talking about how you're going to pivot and recession-proof your finances so that you can make your next move your best move. And the first thing we have to do, though, is make sure that we are financially mature, because when opportunities are presented to you, if you don't take them, that will reflect your level of financial maturity. All right, guys? So the difference between a need and a want. The difference between a need and a want. What about the difference between a value and a cost? This is number 3. The difference between value and a cost. If the first question you ask when something is presented to you is how much does that cost, then you pay more attention to cost than value. I'm gonna give you an example. I don't do this anymore, but when I did do it, I helped people. I used to help people with their credit. I didn't do credit repair. I just was connected to a professional credit repair company, and I'm not connected to that anymore. But the point, but I do have power partners. So if you join the Motivating Money Academy, you'll be able to take advantage of all these different things, and you'll be able to have access to all my power partners. And so I do have some business credit and personal credit repair specialists in our academy. But the point is, People would say, I need to fix my credit because I like to get me a car. I want to buy me a home. I'm tired of paying extra. And then I tell them, well, your credit repair service is a first-time investment of $189. And then it's less than $100 a month. It's $89 a month. And then there's no contract or anything. But people usually need to be on there from 45 to 90 days. That's 3 months. Do you know how many people would tell me no? Did you know how many people would tell me no? So you want to buy a whole house, you want to buy a whole car, you want to stop paying all this extra money for the same thing somebody else is paying pennies for, all because of your credit score. But those are the big things that you want, but you can't pay $189. That cost is standing in the way from the value of what you're wanting. You guys see that? How many times do you think of the cost immediately and it keeps you from taking advantage of an opportunity, as opposed to you looking at this $189 is going to save me so much in the long run. I might not have it now, but I know if I ask 8 people to give me $10, I'm going to have $180. Right? If I ask 8 people to give me $10, I'm going to have $80. So 18 people or 8 people to give you $20. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the point is, figure out how you need to get it done. It's an investment. It's not a cost. It's not, man, I'm not going to have this $189 anymore, because you can't really see it in the initial, you know what I mean? But what you need to do is expand your horizon. Think big picture, pay attention to your financial maturity or the lack thereof. I'm going to give this $189 and this is going to bring me a lot of peace of mind later on. Yeah? That makes sense, guys? All right. So let's see here. The next one is, do you have discipline? Do you have discipline? I think this is a good time that we can go ahead and do a recap. We talked about defining success. That's first and foremost, because otherwise you're just flying by the seat of your pants. I'm just doing this because it look good. Somebody else told me to do it good, or I want to do what they doing because they look good and I want what they have. Define success for yourself so that you'll know how to say, I'm not going to do this because I would rather do that. And if I do this, even though it's good, that's going to stop me from being able to do that. And that's ultimately what I want. So define success. Are you financially responsible? I'm sorry. The difference between want and need. The difference between wants and need. Do you exceed your needs so then they turn into wants, and it's effectively hurting you? Value versus cost. Value versus cost. Do you pay attention to how much something's going to cost you as opposed to what you're going to get in return? Because this cost right now is a one-time thing. If it's valuable enough, it's going to give you a long term. You know that saying, I'm going to love you long time. It's going to help you for a long time. Are you willing to pay whatever it is, whether it's time or energy or money, to get that long term? Remember we said if you define success, you'll be able to see, well, it's worth it. I'd rather have that and not have to worry about all of this if I just do this right now. Right? So that's the same thing as if you file bankruptcy right now. Yeah, that's going to drop your credit score. It might be even hurt your pride a little bit. I don't want to say your little pride, hurt your pride a little bit. But when you think big picture, by me wiping my slate clean right now, who cares what other people think, or who cares what my credit score might do? I won't have to worry about trying to pay these bills on a monthly basis. Ooh, that's my keyboard. I won't have to worry about trying to pay these bills on a monthly basis anymore. I'll learn how to correctly build my credit. I'll learn how to correctly manage my money monthly. I'll learn about these safe investments so that I'll always have cash flow. I won't have to pay taxes as much anymore. I'll never have to worry about somebody reaching into my household, into my bank account, into my ability to bring money in and take it from me. So I will always have financial security. Yes? All because I paid $1,700 or $1,400 bankruptcy that was over after 90 days. That makes sense, guys? That makes sense? You guys following me? You guys following me? Makes plenty of sense. Thank you. I know they freak out because of the upfront cost. I'm working on it this week. Yes, they do. They freak out on the upfront cost. That's all about your financial maturity. You have to level up. We have to level up in our emotions. The only difference between an adult and a child are our choices. And how about choices is the next one? Choices is the next one. I'm sorry, I didn't do this discipline. Do you have discipline? Discipline is, do you have the ability to tell yourself no? I did not have this. This was the hardest thing in the whole wide world to get. I'm an only child. My mother was 40 years older than me, and I'm adopted. So I was spoiled brat. Then my son's father spoiled me. My ex-husband spoiled me. I spoiled myself because I always made good money, and I used to feel like whatever it is, if it's not illegal, I should be able to have it. I wasn't taught about monthly money management and effective money skills and the value, the price of a dollar, and all that. I was taught to go to school. No one told me that I need to be managing my money, and emotions are directly related to how I spend my money. I had to learn all those different things through my money mentors in the past 12 years, right? And so if I would spend money like water because I can make some more money. That mindset. I was not financially mature. I can make more money. I wasn't thinking about, well, what if you can't? Or what if something goes wrong globally like this? You know, by the time the recession came, I was already sitting pretty. But there was a time that I went through an unexpected divorce, and guess who liquidated all of her accounts because of her emotions? Me. And I had to learn, wow, you know, money mechanics is one thing, but your emotions is another. Discipline is so important. Discipline is so important. Can I tell myself no? Just because I want it don't mean I need to have it. Is this going to hurt me now or later? Is this going to hurt me now or later? And no doesn't mean you have to say no. It means not now. All right, so this is what I want. I need to not get this right now, but I need to go ahead and find a way that I can make it happen so that I can get what I want because I deserve what I want, but I'll also be able to continue to have those nest eggs or, you know, investments or whatever it is that you value in place as well. So, example, with the whole credit thing, I don't even know why I'm giving credit examples, but I don't do credit repair, but I do have a free credit repair toolkit, which you can get if you go ahead and join the Motivating Money Academy, which is absolutely free. You'll find that link also if you go to bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money, you will find that link. By the way, excuse the noise that you hear. We have some construction going on, so I apologize about that, guys. I see the computer moving, so I apologize. We're completely informal here. Just ignore the noise. Excuse that dust while we go through construction. But the example that I want to give you is people who used to come to me at 1 to 5 their credit, but they wanted to do it because they wanted to purchase a car, because you know how you get your income tax around February. It's sometimes even in January, depending on how soon you get your W-2 form. Well, they would immediately want to file their income tax to get that money. And I would tell them, don't file your income tax so that you don't have the money sitting in a bank account staring you in the face. You know what I mean? Start your credit repair process. It's going to take 45 to 90 days. And then when your credit score goes up, then file for your income tax. So by the time you get your money back, your credit score has gone up. And you don't have to worry about trying to tell yourself no. You just have to tell yourself right now, no. Not no every day, every time you check your account. Oh my God, $6,000, $8,000. A lot of people get large, tax refunds. And you see that it's just your flesh is weak. So why not say no now? I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to take care of my credit. When my credit score jumps, then I can go ahead and file my taxes, get that large amount of money, and that'll be my down payment for my house or my car or whatever it is that you want. That makes sense? So that's the ability to tell yourself no now for the greater good because you want something later. That makes sense, guys? You follow me? Hey, Katisha. Glad you're here. I don't have it at first, but I have it now. I didn't have it at first, but I have it now. Absolutely. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you for sharing. Glad you guys are here. All right. Choices. Remember I just said the difference between an adult and a child, the choices that we make. The difference between the choices that we make. That's how you can identify whether or not we're naming off 6 different things, and this is number 6. How you can identify whether or not you are financially mature. I think this is number 6. Did we get number 6, guys? So we got define success. Difference between want and need. Value and cost. Are you disciplined? Choices, and then one more. But so your choices, when you think back and you take and reflect on the patterns and your triggers, and maybe you're journaling, or you should be journaling. And by the way, I have the Motivating Your Money daily journal. The daily money journal will be coming out soon. It's going to be a 90-day journal. It's going to have a prompt for you to find out about your money mindset. It's going to have a monthly plan so that you can figure out where I want my finances to be by the end of the month. It's going to have a daily affirmation. It's going to have 3 goals that you want to, 3 pieces of things that you're grateful for each day. Because if we can stay grateful, we can uplift our mood, which will be projected in other areas of our life. So that's coming soon. Stay tuned. But yes, guys. So what about my choices? Am I keeping a record so I can look at the choices that I'm making and to see if I'm making mature choices or if I'm making emotional choices? Because that's most of us what we do. I want it. I need it. He made me mad. She made me mad. Oh my God, I can't go outside. Now I'm going to spend some money online. It's just everything is driven by our emotions. Can you control your emotions by paying attention to your choices? The better we master our emotions, the better we will manage our money. The better we master our emotions, the better we will manage our money. Hey, the better we master our emotions, the better we will manage our money. The last one. You guys ready? The last one, okay? It's been a long night. Let's see how long we've been on here. Where's my timer? What happened to my timer? Oh, 1 hour and 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes over. Not bad. The last one. We got the last one. Number six. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresher. Who knows that? Where that come from? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Number 6, guys, is plan, reflect, adjust, repeat. A financially mature person will plan, reflect, adjust, and repeat. What that means is I'm going to plan what I want to do. What does the success look like for me? Define it, write it out, vision board, whatever you need to do. You can even do a vision board online, so it is digital. And then you can reflect after a while and see if your plan is going as planned or there's been some type of adjustment needed or unexpected or there was a detour. If there is, gracefully pivot. That's what we're talking about. Right now, there's been a major life detour that involves everybody in the whole wide world. Are you prepared? Are you recession-proof in your finances? Are you prepared to pivot overall? So that next time this won't happen again and you can smoothly come up out of what's going on right now so that you can utilize and monopolize on this time, this God-given time to reset emotionally, reset financially, and come out better because there's going to be a shift in power in a lot of different areas. What are you doing to make sure that you capitalize on this blessing? It's all about how you look at it. Some people are dying. I'm not saying that that's a blessing. I'm saying if you're not one of them that are dying and you do realize that you can and you will have the opportunity to do something different with your financial situation and you give them the tools, that is a blessing. Because a lot of us went through some things in the past and we did not have everything that I just mentioned, the tools, the people, or the willingness. So that is a blessing. All right. So plan, reflect, adjust when needed, and repeat. That's how life works. That's how a financially mature person will work. Will it be easy all the time? No, but you just got to know I can't give up. You know what I mean? I can't give up. I just got to keep going. I have to try. I have to adjust. I have to see what's working for me. Right now, a way that you can plan, adjust, and repeat. Have you figured out what you can monetize within yourself that somebody wants to, so that you can bring an additional stream of income, whether it's passive or residual? Meaning residual means you do the work one time and then you get paid over and over again. Have you figured out a way to utilize, monetize, and help somebody, be of service to somebody else with your God-given gifts and get paid for it? Self-monetization right now. That's a key term. Self-monetization. Last week, I had the $1 Million Monetization Queen on here, and she talked about you are what you attract. You are what you attract, guys. So do you have the right attitude, and the right mindset and the level of willingness needed to reach the level of success? Because all the tools can be laid in your feet, but if you don't pick them up, it's like if it's cold outside. I live in the greater Chicago area. If it's cold outside and I decide to go outside without a gloves and a hat, I'm gonna be cold no matter how many pairs of gloves are in the stores all around me. I'm still gonna be cold. My fingers are gonna be frostbite, they're gonna be black, and they're gonna cut them off. I'm not gonna have them anymore. Correct? Well, if the tools are laid at your feet, you then have to pick them up. And that all is based off of whether or not you're financially mature. That's what we just talked about today. Boom. You guys like that? Now you're probably thinking, you know what? I can relate to some of those things you said, Stacey, and I didn't realize that was a problem that I had. Now, how do I become financially more mature? Tell me what I need to do. Tell me what I need to do. How do I fix this that I didn't even know was broken? well, you need to go ahead and join us for the free challenge the next starting Monday. And I need you to go to bit.ly/motivate your money so that you can join our challenge. bit.ly/motivate your money so that you can join our challenge. Did you guys get blessed with any of the information I presented today? Did you benefit from any of it? Can you put your takeaway in the comment section? What was your number one takeaway? What was your number one takeaway? Please put the number one takeaway in the comment section. I will gratefully appreciate it. And please share this video out. What was your number one takeaway? What was your number one takeaway? Hey, what was your number one takeaway? What was your number one takeaway? Hey, what was your number one takeaway? I feel like a jazz person. I should scat. All right, guys, I need to know what was your number one takeaway. We have about 3 to 5 minutes. If you have any questions, do you need to know anything about anything that I mentioned to you, make sure you sign up for the Just Safe Investments Exist. How can you position yourself to receive paychecks and playchecks lifetime and guaranteed on a monthly basis until the day you die? Who don't want that? How about that? Put a 1 in the comment section if you don't want that. If you were blessed by anything that I said today, guys, put a yes, yes in the comment section. 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 Make sure you say sign up for the free. They're all free. Make sure you sign up for the safe. Do Safe Investments Exist. Make sure you watch the replay for 4 ways that you can make money today that don't require money, don't require a financial investment, and you don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to, there are no tools that you have to purchase to go along with it, and anybody can do it. We did that webinar last week, and I had a lot of follow-up from that. A lot of people joined and gave me some testimonials and reached out to me afterwards, especially right now. It's very time perfect. And then also make sure you sign up for our Financial Literacy Month Challenge. Financial Literacy Month Challenge. All right, guys, I need to know if you have any questions for me. Any questions? Let me check. Let me see. Let me check. Let me see. Let me check. Let me see. My number one takeaway was that I didn't bankruptcy. I didn't know bankruptcy can help you and what a direct investment is. All right, takeaway, monetize my skills. Yes, Cynthia. Cynthia, I sent you the link. Did you watch the link? I think I sent you the link for last week. Did you watch it? You have an opportunity to do so until Friday. Friday. Say Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday. Because after that, it's not going to be free anymore. It'll still be in the academy. It just won't be free, okay? I always miss it. I'm on the replay, though. I'm on that replay, though. Yes, I'm going to need you to be on the replay, Melanin. Put hashtag replay in the comment section. All right, guys. At one time, I don't even want to say that. Yes, I'm gonna say it. I was a victim of sexual violence, and the person was in the penitentiary. He's out now, but he choked me, right? And so my voice is not the same, but my spirit to sing is still the same. So please forgive me if I sound like a whole frog, but that's okay because this is how my joy comes out. I love listening to music and I love expressing myself in song, and I'm going to continue to do so. Sometimes it sounds a little good, sometimes it don't, but that's okay. That's just part of who I am. You know, I love my smile and I got to keep it. There's a lot of things that I've endured, I've been through, self-imposed and other, that thank God I don't look the way I look. I mean, I don't look like what I've been through. No, Melanie, you still this is still alive. All right, guys, do you guys have any questions? Sorry about my typing. You're fine. Okay, I'll double check and look for it. A whole frog. Yes, a whole frog, y'all. I keep forgetting to send out the reminder for the what do you call it? For the mini chat for your so that you can be notified on Facebook about going live. I keep forgetting to do that. I will set that up tonight. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and send out a broadcast to let everybody know that they can watch the replay. If you guys don't have any questions for me, then I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Make sure you come and see me next week because we're gonna have a whole lawyer on. She's from London and she's a barista. And she's going to talk to you about her personal experience of how many times she had to pivot and how many times she leveled up as a result and how many times she had to fight through the desire to just give up and settle and just give up. Because I told you, sometimes your pivot will require you to dig deep in your faith, because you just can't believe it. Like, man, God, for real? Again? Like, for real? But she was able to come out on top even better when she realized all she had to do was to adjust her ability to be financially mature. And I want you to do the same. All right, guys, I want you to do the same. You are quite welcome. You are quite welcome. Guys, if this have blessed you, can you please put a heart in the comment section? Put a heart in the comment section for me if this has blessed you. Put a little heart emoji in the comment section. A heart emoji. I like green hearts and purple hearts and blue hearts. Can you put a heart emoji in the comment section? I'm gonna put a heart emoji in the comment section. Find your favorite heart and put it in the comment section. Type it in for me, because I can't see the hearts that go up, like, you know how they look. I can't see those, but I'll be able to see the hearts in the comment section. Can you? Because I can see the comments. Put a heart in the comment section for me, guys, so I can see your hearts. Put a heart in the comment section. You guys see my hearts? Oh, thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Oh, I got a big old heart. How you get that? I've never seen that before. Okay. All right, guys, that is all I have. My name is Stacey Daniel. I am a wealth strategist and insurance broker. And for the past since 2008, I'm gonna try my best not to say, you know how they say memorize your delivery, but since 2008, I have received multiple awards and accolades for speaking and teaching about the 8 silent wealth killers and other very powerful but hidden money rules. It is with great pleasure that I mention that I have helped thousands of families to save millions of dollars by showing them how they were unknowingly and unnecessarily losing their money via one of the 8 silent wealth killers. By the way, let me throw this in real quick. If you guys didn't know, the 8 silent Wealth Killers is my book, and it was supposed to be out today. However, due to everything that's going on, I did not complete what I needed to do, so I've decided to release it on May 13th. That is my birthday. By then, everything should be calmed down to some extent, and we can start paying attention to it by May 13th. If you want to know more about the 8 silent wealth killers and 4 ways your money is being taken from you and 4 ways you're giving your money away, then I need you to go ahead and click the link or go to bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money, bit.ly/motivating your money, and click on the 8 Silent Wealth Killers book so that you can be notified of all of the upcoming release dates. You can get the book and the free workbook for $1, but only on the day that it's released. And that's my birthday. So we're going to have a whole all-day party. I'm trying to make sure that I get best-selling author on Amazon for a second time, because I'm already on there once. All right, guys, I will see you later. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for staying up with me tonight. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me and my singing self, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I might have my hair cut by next week because I'm really tired of it. I can't get it done. I'm going to have to do something. No, I'm not going to cut my locks. All right, guys, you have a wonderful evening. And you guys know we come in with music. So, of course, we leave out with music. Shout out to Brandon Love. If you want a theme song, guys, I need you to reach out to him, Brandon Love. I will tag him. Listen to my music. Hey. What? Hi. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Thank you for coming out. God bless you and good night. I did not make that up. That belonged to somebody else. Bye.